Sakshi Sakshi. Happy Navaratri to one and all. And Navaratri Subhakangshalu మా తెలుగు ప్రేక్షకులకి. Navaratri, which is one of the greatest Hindu festival which symbolizes good or evil. So in this time we have a lot of questions like how to do perform puja on Navaratri days, and should we do fasting on all 9 days, or should we do different types of pujas, and what we need to do the prasad on all these 9 days. To more about this Navaratri questions, let's welcome none other than Dipika Sanghi Gupta garu. Hi Dipika Sanghi Gupta garu, welcome to our show.
Thank you, Preeti ji. Thank you.
How are you, Deepika ji?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for asking. So, Deepika ji, today can you please tell us Navaratri wishes to our Sakshi viewers in Telugu, Deepika ji?
Yeah, sure. So, Navratri Shubhakanshalu.
Navaratri Subhakangshalu, Deepika ji. Thanks a lot for wishing us in Telugu. That's really something good. So, before
Thank you.
ending our show, Deepika ji, can you please explain us what is the story behind Navaratri pujas, Deepika ji?
See, Navratri is basically, winning of good over the evil. So the Navratri is celebrated because of the two things, because Lord Rama got victory over the Ravana, and then Goddess Durga killed Mahishasur. He was a demon, and he preached Lord Brahma a lot, and then Lord Brahma gave him a boon. He wanted to have immortal. He wanted to become an immortal. So Lord Brahma said that this is not possible, because whosoever has come on the earth, he has to die. So he said, okay, then just give me a boon that none other than a female can kill me, because he was very, very much powerful. So he was very much confident that no female can kill me in this world. Then he started, acquiring the earth, the Devalok, the Swargalok, and everything. So all the gods became very conscious, and they went to Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu, and they asked for the help. At that time, they said that go and preach the goddess, and she is going to help you. And at that time, all the gods gifted their things, their astra shastra, so their weapons to the goddess Durga. And after that, goddess Durga, she killed Mahishasur. So it is actually the winning of good over the evil. So that is why we celebrate the Navratri.
Thanks a lot.
And that the war kept on going for the 9 days. So that is why it is the festival of 9 days.
Oh, okay. I don't know this point, like war went for 9 days. That's why we are keeping Navaratri for 9 days. It's really something good, like memorizing the story for Navaratri special, as we know, but still some of the viewers will know like why we are celebrating Navaratri. So in this Navaratri, the main thing is the fasting, Deepika ji. So 9 days we will be in fast, and we'll prepare some prasad at evening, and we'll offer it to the god. Then we'll have some food for ourselves. So can you please explain us like how fasting concept came into Navaratri, Deepika ji?
See, the fasting actually has nothing to do with the Navratri. We see the scientific reason. Our Hindu system is such a systematic system that, whenever there is the change of the season, so one should detoxify the body, detoxify the thoughts, mind, aura. So that is why, we do fasting on the Navratri. So whenever there is from winter to the summer or summer to the winter, so that is why we have, this Navratri coming twice in a year. And at that time, the rishis, the sages have said to boost up your immune system, to be prepared for the next season, one should fast. Because in the winter we eat a lot of things which are warm in nature, like this cinnamon, ginger. We eat a lot of these things, but because they're warm in the nature, we are not going to eat them in the summer. And similarly, some things like buttermilk, we used to have a lot in the summers, but we are not going to have that in the winters. So that is why, to keep the body at the pace with the nature, to keep it in harmony with the nature, the rishis have said that do the fasting for the 9 days, so that you can detoxify the body and you can prepare the body for the next season. So basically, the concept of fasting is to detoxify your mind, body, aura. But at the same time, it is connected with the Navratri festival, because these 9 days, both the 9 days come. Like the Navratris come in April and the Navratris come in this month. So why? Because change of the season at both the times.
So what will you suggest as, like, there will be a lot of prasads based on the regions and based on the country. People will go with like different types of food on this Navaratri. So, what is your suggestion on different types of food offering to the god on this Navaratri days, Deepika?
See, I say because it is more connected to the science that you have to detoxify your body. So that is why eat a lot of fruits, vegetables, and don't take too much of sugar and don't take too much of salt in these days, because you have to prepare your body for the next season. And right now, because the virus is also prevailing, so and we have to make our immune system strong. So drink a lot of water, like coconut water, or you can have even a buttermilk also, and the lemon water. Drink lot and lot of water so that you can detoxify the body. People, they have created on their own that they have a lot of fried food, fried chips, potato chips and everything. Just avoid these things. These are all man-made things, like so as it is said, it is varat, it is not charat. Like, don't keep on eating. Just eat less, eat very light food. And then it is also said, jaisa an vaisa man. So the kind of food you eat, your thoughts become like that. So eat light food and be in harmony with the nature. And because of the virus, we should all eat something like which helps us to boost our immune system.
So, Deepika, like normally there is a little bit worry to the parents, like the teens and kids will not perform the rituals and they'll not do pujas because they're busy in their work and kids don't know the significance of the pujas. So, parents will be little bit worried and they'll sometimes force the people or teenage people to do some rituals and pujas. So, what's your opinion on this, Deepika?
See, in past 1 month, I'm getting a lot of calls where the teenagers are getting into depression. And even to an extent that they are trying to commit suicide or something. So I would say that right now in this Navratri, because the days are so good, the one should definitely, if cannot do a lot of rituals, that's okay, but one should try to connect to their own higher self so that you come out of that depression phase, right? So see, positive thinking is the bottom line of every problem. You have to think positive. Once you start thinking positive, you do positive actions, right? So the children, they should at least meditate. Now it depends on what stage they are. The parents are worried if they are in the high school, if they have passed high school, if they are in the college, or even if they are working, or if they are not getting married. So there are, variety of things for the parents to worry. So see, if the children, they are studying, I would say sit in the western side of the southwest and then meditate so that you can connect to your higher self and you can be more focused towards your education. Right? If they have passed out, like if they have passed the college and they're looking for the job, then I would say sit in the northern side of the house and then meditate so that you can create opportunities. Northern side is again the side of goddess Lakshmi. So because now you need the salary, you want the good salary and everything. So sit in the northern side of the house and then meditate and then try to connect to your own higher self. And if in general, I would say that anybody can meditate in the southeast, because southeast is a zone of goddess Durga, and these 9 days are related to goddess Durga only. So sit in the southeast and meditate for boosting your immune system, for power, for good willpower, to boost your willpower and to have your good survival, to be more grounded. So sit in the southern eastern side and then meditate.
Yeah, praying to God means it's nothing but one kind of meditation and deep thinking about. It's one type of brain exercise. It's really good for teenagers if you go with the deep meditations, and this puja will help them also to maintain like at least 2 minutes of meditation will give some positive energy to the teenagers, which will relax them totally. Agree for that, Deepika ji. And is there any Vastu connection between Navaratri Puja, Deepika ji?
See, Navratri Puja, you can do in the southeast of your house if it is possible. See, I always say that, Vastu astrology are made to make our life more healthy, prosperous. It is not because of, so many myths prevailing in the society. So sometimes people get into some kind of superstition. So I usually say, don't get into the myths. Just pick the science behind the Vastu. Just pick the science behind the astrology. So a prosper, happy, and healthy life. So though northeast is the best direction for any kind of puja, and the west is also good, the east is also good. For special for the Navratri, as southeast is a zone of goddess Durga. If it is possible, then worship the goddess in the southeast of the house. But if you cannot, then that's okay. Like, as I always say, that in any kind of puja, your feelings are of main concern. Let's say you're sitting in the southeast and still you don't feel connected, then what's the use of sitting over there? Right? So just see where you feel that connection with the goddess, where you feel that connection with your own higher self. Because the see, whatever we human do, it is everything depends on the karma theory, right? So just see where you can feel connected to your own higher self, and you can be more specific to your karma theory. You can more you can hear that inner voice, your own inner voice, because that inner voice is the pure voice of God inside you. So wherever you can feel that, so sit in that direction only. Don't get into any kind of superstitions. Every other thing is just a myth.
So in Navaratri, normally we discussed in previous episodes like where should we keep the puja idols and everything discussed. But during the Navaratri puja, we will keep for our convenience, we'll keep idols in the hall, or else we'll keep in the open space, and we will offer some puja for the idols. So how should we take, like, can we keep idols everywhere in the home and we can perform the puja, or we should do only the puja in puja room, Deepika?
See, best way is to do the puja in your puja room only. And the best places for the puja room is like northeast is the one of the best place, and then the east and the west. They both are also good. But if you're doing specially the Durga Puja, and if it is possible, I'm again saying, if it is possible, then try to make that mandal, that the puja Vedi, whatever you say, in the southeast of the house, because southeast is the zone of courage, power, and that is the zone of goddess Durga. See, what the Navratri is about, it is about the winning of, good over the evil. So it is about that victory, the victory of, that power, courage, right? So make it in the southeast of the house if it is possible. And then the second thing is that don't keep the idols everywhere in the house. As I have repeated in many of the shows, that whenever I go for a Vastu visit, the first thing I see is that Lord Ganesha's idol everywhere. So if you have kept Lord Ganesha's idol in any of the negative zones, let's say eastern side of the southeast or the western side of the northwest, then Lord Ganesha connected to it, his symbol is to obstacle remover, then you will be having more obstacles in the life. And I see people have kept the Lord Ganesha statue and idols in their gardens, in their backyards. So this is not the right way. The God is nothing, the God has his own place. You cannot keep him everywhere in the house, right? Like he's nothing decorative item. It's not a decorative item, right? So people put the paintings, people put the idols. So this is really wrong. This is against the Vastu principle. So remove the idols if you have kept here and there. If you have kept, like, it's Navratri, so sometimes people keep the goddess Durga or Lord Ganesha on their bedside. So this is also wrong.
Sure, Deepika.
If you have the God in your heart, then that's the best thing. And you can always hear his sound. That the inner voice of any person is God's sound only. So what's the use of keeping here and there and then doing anything wrong?
Yes, Deepika. So we have one more caller with us, like Krishna. Hi, Krishna. How are you?
Hi, good, very good, Deepika. I'm so excited I finally got to go through to you. You've been trying so much. So, I'm sure you get this a lot, Deepika ji. I am so much blessed by whatever you have said. I've all taken your consultation a couple of months back. I'm not sure if you remember. Me and my wife, Kokila, had come. And I watch your shows regularly, and I follow to a lot of things that you tell. And it's really made a phenomenal difference in my life. I just have one thing. I was kind of hearing about the idols at the house that we keep. So I know in one of your shows you said we should not keep too many idols, and besides not being at the right place, we should also not keep too many idols. So what should I do with all the idols that I have? It's, especially my wife, she keeps it in each and every room. I believe bathroom is the only place that we don't have. Otherwise, it's in each and every room of the house.
Okay, see, if you have
Hello?
so many idols,
Yeah.
I would say that, just wrap them in some white cloth or white paper and then keep them in some carton. If they are of silver or gold, sometimes like I see in some houses, so if they're of silver or gold, then also just wrap them in the white paper or, white cloth, and then you can keep them in your locker or some of the in anywhere in the closet where you feel safe. But don't keep idols here and there. They create lot of negative energy because idols need their proper pujan. If you have ever noticed that, in the temples, you will always see the idols. You will not see the photographs framed, right? And in the house, it is said according to the Vastu that keep the photographs. So idols always need their proper pujan, the proper ceremony done every day in the morning, which is not possible in today's world in any household. So that is why don't keep the idols. Keep just photographs in your puja room, and if you have idols, then just wrap them up. I don't allow, according to
Does
the
it,
Vastu principles, to keep the idols in the house.
does it make a difference that I keep it in any direction, or do they have to be in a particular direction in the cupboard? Put it in a box and keep it. Will
Okay,
that be?
if it is possible, then keep it either in the east or the west. Even northeast. You can keep in the northeast too.
No problem, Krishna Garu. So, Deepika ji, thanks a lot for answering Krishna's question. And that is one of the common question. All we will have the thought if we, we'll get lot of ideas as gift and everything what we need to do. This is really good to know the answer for this question. So, Deepika ji, as we discussed, we should not keep idols anywhere. But still, for convenience or for some doing some pujas, we need to keep, sometimes we need to change the idols from puja room to something more to do the puja on this Navaratri special occasion. Can you please suggest us where can move the idols to perform the puja? Like which place? If it is in the hall, so in the hall, where can we place the idol? If it is in the open space, where can we place the idol?
See, I'll again say don't keep the idols like this here and there, because again the idols need their proper ceremony to be done. So I would suggest that just wrap them in the white cloth or some white paper and then keep it either in the west or the northeast, best directions. So you can keep, or in the east also. So you can keep over there, and whenever it is needed to perform some special puja, to perform some special ceremony, then take them out, worship them, and again keep them like this. And you can keep them in some carton box or a plastic box. That is perfectly okay. But again, like, don't keep idols here and there, because see, as a layman, the people don't know. They might be keeping the idols in the wrong direction. Let's say if somebody keeps the goddess Lakshmi's idol in the southern side of the southwest, so that is the direction of disposal. So the goddess Lakshmi will be disposed of from the house, and the people will say that we work hard, we work so much, and still we are not saving anything, still we are not earning anything. So because the Lakshmi, the goddess of finance, will be disposed of from the house. Let's say if we keep Lord Shiva or Lord Shiva's family in the western side of the southwest, then that is a zone of depression, detoxification. So the people of the household will say that we never feel connected to the god. We always feel that there is we can't the god is not hearing to us. We don't feel any connection with the god. So never keep the idols here and there, because you don't know in which sensitive direction you are keeping, on which energy zone you are keeping the idol. So that is why the northeast, east, and west, these are the safest place to make your mandir, your puja ghar, and you can keep the idols over there. Otherwise, don't keep it here and there.
Sure, Deepika ji. We have one more caller with us, Devika from New Jersey. Hi, Devika. How are you?
Very well. Dr. Sanghi, I would like to say I really follow your program, and it's wonderful. And the kind of knowledge that you give, it's not easy to get this kind of knowledge in today's world. So I'd really like to congratulate you and, thank you so much for, giving us the knowledge that you have. I have a question, Dr. Sanghi, is that I offer jal, that is water, to Suraj early in the morning. Now, usually I do it around 9:15 or so. And my house is east facing. So my question to you is that, according to Vastu, which is the best direction to offer jal, and also what time of the day, like if we get late, what time of the day should we offer the jal, and from what direction?
See, to offer the water to Lord Surya, see, the best time is within 1 hour of sunrise. And if you cannot do that, then the best time is like from 11:30 to 12:30. So because that is known as the Abhijit Muhurat, and that is a very auspicious time in the day, except Wednesday, because at that time the Rahu Kal is also activated. Otherwise, like throughout the week, if you cannot do within 1 hour of sunrise, then that is the best time. And while offering the jal, it is best that you face towards the east and then offer the jal to Lord Surya. And if possible, then take a copper vessel to offer the jal, because copper is the element of Lord Surya, so he becomes more happy. And then to add to the positivity, you can also add a little bit of red chandan. You can add a little bit of rice in it. This will add more positivity, whatever you are doing in that.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. And Deepika ji, as previous caller mentioned, like I have also one doubt. Like, what are all the perfect timings to do Navaratri Puja? Some people will prefer before the sunrise, and some people will prefer after the sunset. So, what's the main difference before the sunrise and after the sunset? And at what is the best time to offer the puja, Deepika ji?
See, the best time to do any puja, to do any meditation is the Brahma Muhurat. It is like 2 hours before the sunrise. That is the best time. It is nothing can compare to that time. If you get up early in the morning, and as the Kartik Mass is also coming, so we will be sharing, I will be sharing few stories regarding the Kartik Mass when that will happen. But if you can get up early in the morning and you can do all the rituals before the sunrise, nothing like that. That time is the highest level, of spirituality, of connecting to your higher self, of connecting with the God. And after that, it is said that in earlier days, what used to happen, there was no electricity. So it is said, like as it is written in the Bhagavad Mahapuran, Shiv Mahapuran, that you have to offer the diya to the God, because he is also sitting in that dark. So if you offer that diya to God, to the Lord, then the God becomes very happy, because you think of him also. Like there is one story in the Shiv Puran that the Kuber, he was who was Lord Kuber, that it is considered in the Hinduism as the god of money, Lord Kuber. So what he did, that he was actually a thief, and he was going somewhere for his robbery, but somebody saw him and started running after him. So he entered the Shivalaya, Lord Shiva's place where the Shivling is there. And then it was, because it was too much dark, it was night time, so he took out his sweater and he burned it. And because he burned it in the Kartik Mass in front of Lord Shiva, so Lord Shiva became so happy, and he granted him his friendship and everything. And then he made him the Lord Kuber, the main controller of the money. So the God becomes very, very happy. So that is why it is said, because in the earlier days there was no electricity, so show that diya to the God to make him happy. And if we do the diya of desi ghee, like the pure ghee, and that is again incomparable, because that creates lots and lots of positivity in the home, also positive aura and positive energy.
Diyas and lamps in the puja room, it plays a major role. Like when we are lighting a diya, we will feel so relaxed. That positive energy is really something different. Can you please suggest us, like, what are all the directions we need to keep here? Because sometimes there will be some count of diyas we need to light it, and sometimes we need to mainly focus on the directions where we are lighting the diyas. So can you please let us know, like, what is the vastu behind the diyas and lights?
See, wherever your temple is, just light the diya over there. Otherwise, again, everything is myth. Don't get into any kind of superstition. Just follow the signs. So I would say, let's say your temple is in northeast and you are always do the puja while facing east or west axis. Either you should face east or you should face west. So if your temple is in northwest, lit the diya over there facing either east or west, wherever the god is there. And if your temple is in east or west, then again, whatever axis you are doing the puja, just lit the diya over there. See, again, like if I say, okay, lit the diya in this direction, and the temple is somewhere else, then that again creates the superstition. As I always say, it's always about the story of 100 monkeys. You have to just prepare 100 monkeys, and those 100 monkeys will prepare another 100, and one superstition will prevail. And people get into the superstition. Don't get into the superstition. The God is very humble. The God is very, very wise. Just offer your feelings. That's it. Just lit that diya inside your soul. Just lit that diya. That will help you a lot.
Because whatever we are doing prasads, or else we are keeping a little bit of water in front of the god and we are lighting. So everything, previously we used to light some diyas in some mud thing. And now we are using, after that it is some aluminium vessels. Then after that, now in the modern trend, people are fond of really some special things, which is really very attractive. So what is your suggestion on the utensils used in the offering of the puja, Guptaji?
See, I would suggest the best is silver, because again, silver creates the positive energy, and it creates the positive aura. So silver is the best. If you cannot use silver, then even the copper diya, the steel diya, anything will be good. Just put the feelings inside each and every step. I keep on saying this. I think I repeat too much also this on the show. But I always say that, one should always pray with that feelings inside. Like if you have nothing to offer to God, you cannot offer. Like what we can offer him? We can offer him anything? He's already the supreme thing in the universe, right? So we don't have anything to offer. We can just offer that inner, our inner beauty. We can offer that, purity inside us. We can offer the feelings to him. So just offer that. That's it. And if anybody wants to really connect to the God, just sit in the western side or the northeast side of your house. That's it.
Oh.
After this, everything is myth.
Yeah, of course. It's like pyramid. These Navaratri means pyramid of idols. So based on the convenience of people, like some people will build pyramids only with the god idols, and some people will include something else more. It's based on the regions and based on their convenience. So what we need to exactly follow on this Navaratri on the pyramid of god idols, Dipikaji?
See, don't keep pyramids. Pyramids, again, is a high level of energy. If it is kept in the wrong direction, then definitely, the negative energy will prevail in the house. Don't keep pyramids here and there. And pyramids, made with the god's idol is again a very negative thing. It's not according to the Vastu. It's not in the alignment with the earth energies. So just avoid keeping the pyramids anywhere in the house. We have to see like what zones are cut, what zones are extended, and according to it only we can keep the pyramids.
So one more thing is like, can you please tell us like what are all the myths we are following during Navaratri, and what are the things we need to avoid during Navaratri, Dipikaji?
See, eat very light food in the Navratri. Make your body attuned with the earth's energies. These two things one should definitely follow. Yes, and the goddess Durga is the goddess of removing all the obstacles, hurdles from the life. So just preach the goddess with lots of sincerity, with patience, love, wisdom, with the inner purity, inner beauty, and emotions like unconditional love. Like don't always be, I usually say that don't always be a beggar in front of the God. Like just pay your gratitude also, that yes, thank you God for this, and whatever you find best for me, just do that. I don't want to ask anything. So just like a child, like though a person might be 70, 80, 60 years old, but just like a child, go to the God and just pray, and you will find, Vastu prevailing everywhere then.
Okay. And one more thing is, like, can you please tell us the directions, the entrance directions of this Durga Puja, Deepika ji?
See, entrance direction again, wherever your temple is, wherever. If you have made it in the southeast, then whatever is convenient. See, in US, we cannot do any constructional changes or something. So that is perfectly fine, wherever the direction is. Nothing has to do with the, it is basically where the idol is kept for the pujan. So it is basically that on what energy field you have kept the idol for the pujan. So that matters, nothing else. Like this is nothing has to do with the entrance.
Okay, Deepika ji. And second thing is Chandan, which gives really a positive vibrations with its smell or with its texture. So, can you discuss something about the Chandan role in the Puja, Deepika ji?
See, Chandan, again, it is applied on either between the brows, right? So this is the third eye. So if you, we have always heard that Lord Shiva's third eye. So, this is the heat. This is the heat in the body. So if we keep the Chandan, we again connect ourselves to the, we get connected to our own higher self. So that is why the Chandan is applied on the third eye. So this is what the scientific reason is. And moreover, in this Durga Puja, what one can do for a good, vibrations and everything, take almond oil, put a little bit of, dried hibiscus flowers in it or the powder of hibiscus flowers and put a little bit of this essential oil and put this as a tilak, morning, evening, and you can feel the positive vibrations in you.
Yeah,
this is a small tip for Sakshi viewers.
Yes, but still, Deepika ji, it's really something very good, a good thing we need to know, Deepika ji. And the second thing is, can we discuss something little bit about the colors? We have different types of decorations. We have different types of colors we need to follow in Navaratri. So, can you please suggest us which color will be good to dress the god, or else which colors are good to use that in the puja room, Deepika ji?
Red is the best if you are, connecting with the goddess, and especially if you're connecting in the southeast, if you can make a small, Vedi or Pujan Sthan for the goddess in the southeast. So the red is the best. And again, if you are dressing up the goddess or if you are, taking some sari or something for the goddess to the temple also. So the red is the best color for the goddess, because again, red is a color of energy and, of strength and courage. Red is the color of that. So that would be the best color. Otherwise, all colors are good.
Yeah. Thanks a lot for giving us the valuable answers, Deepika ji. And today we had a really good episode on which is really good on the really good occasion of Navaratri. And this is something really we both discussed as normally.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.